I'm here with Derby Telegraph Chief Football Writer Steve Nicholson after the Rams 2-0 defeat at Middlesbrough. Steve, what did you make of that?
Well, it was a poor performance. Steve McLaren, to his credit, came into the press room afterwards and said, it was a poor display by Derby. Not like them really. They have lost 3 of their last 4 away games, which is a concern. But they never really got into this game. Middlesbrough scored an early goal through Patrick Bamford, and Derby never had control of the midfield, and really they were second best all over the pitch. And had it not been for Lee Grant, they could well have been beaten by more than 2-0. So not a great day all round. I think Lee Grant came out of it as the pick of Derby's players. Johnny Russell never stopped working, as he always does. But really, as I said, they were second best all over the pitch.
You mentioned Patrick Bamford. I guess it was kind of inevitable that he was going to pop up today. Yeah,
there's been a lot of talk about Patrick in the build-up to the game. Derby know all about him. He scored 8 goals for Derby last season on loan from Chelsea. He was a bit in and out of the side at the Derby, so maybe had a little bit of a point to prove today. I thought he played very well. He was a real handful. He scored a good goal early on, and Lee Grant denied him maybe a hat-trick on the day. So that'll be a good day for Patrick. Middlesbrough themselves, I thought looked well organised, good structure to them. 2 banks of 4 when Derby had the ball, and they made it very difficult for Derby's players to get on the ball and express themselves, particularly Omar Mascarell. I noticed very early on when Derby looked to play from the back, Vossen or Bamford dropped onto Mascarell's toes, so he couldn't get on the ball. And when he did get on the ball, he was too deep really to affect anything. So it wasn't really his day, and he was one of the ones substituted at half-time.
You mentioned that Steve McLaren made a double change at the break and then a 3rd substitute around the hour mark.
Yeah, he did. He brought on Jordan Ibe, and he brought on Leon Best for, as I say, Mascarell and Simon Dawkins. 1 or 2 others could have gone off as well, to be fair, after that first half display. But we'll never really know whether the swap, whether the change would have worked, because Derby conceded the 2nd goal, a penalty, fairly early on in the 2nd half. So, and Ryan Shotton got sent off in that instant, so down to 10 men. So we never really could tell whether the change would work. But I say, all in all, Middlesbrough ran out deserved winners, and it could have been more than 2-0.